The law of attraction states that the energy we put out is the energy that we get back. Therefore, the actions that we produce is a field. There's a word that we talk about, which is attitude. Attitude. Attitude is your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It could be also known as your state of being, thoughts and feelings and actions. There's 3 ways to try to speak to the quantum field, or 3 ways to try to change your results. One of them is the person just thinks, right? They watch the movie The Secret, and they just think, and they just imagine themselves have a bag of money. They imagine themselves having all these different stuff. That's one way. The second way is to feel. I just feel abundant, right? They don't have any direction with it. They just have a bunch of feelings, emotional. The third way is they act. They're just acting. I'm just gonna act. I'm gonna work 15-hour days and hustle, and I'm gonna post twice a day and go live every day, and nothing wrong with that. But they act their way. And if you do any combination of 1 or 2 of those alone, you're not going to get the results. The field needs to understand all 3. You can't just meditate and not have a vision. You need a clear intention. So we create a clear intention with our imagination. Now we have to marry it with an elevated emotion. Where do we marry it? With our elevated emotion? In our body or our subconscious mind. And so now we're marrying a thought with an emotion. Is that good enough? Do we just sit in our room now? No, we're gonna go take action. Are we gonna take blind action and just start? It's not that I'm wrong with. I'm against a massive action. I totally think there's massive action when you have divine, direction in the action in which you're taking. Like, for example, in my meditation last night, I was told that I need to, start producing more YouTube content. I have my show, but I have extra time. I should be producing, regular 10-minute videos specifically for YouTube, other than the lives. I can do that. Great. That's my next action plan. So making YouTube videos on top of the live podcast. Simple. That's Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap is one move, 1 or 2 moves that literally skyrocket you to the top, first floor to the penthouse. I'd rather do 1 action, 2 actions that give me the actions of some guy that's lost in the sauce. That's how you can make 1 move, 1 call, 1 Zoom, and that 1 action that 1 action will produce more for you in 1 hour than you've earned all year, because you're acting with all 3. 1, 2, 3. So all 3 of these are aligned now, and that's the energy you put out. And now here's where you have to have the faith, understanding, right? We learned that in the terror barrier. There's a faith part of it now, because you don't see this right here. You don't see that part. All you see is the work. Yesterday, I had like a freaking cloud of anxiety come over me, and it was like, how am I going to get to my results? And I literally for like 4 hours could not sit straight. I was at the point where I was going to call it a day and start watching Netflix at 5 p.m. and say whatever. We've had those days. Why? I got into the area of fear. Not fear if I'm going to get it, but fear of this question right here. How am I going to get it? And because I didn't know how, I felt like I couldn't act. And if I can't act, I got anxious and I said, what the fuck? Whatever. And I just imploded on myself. But I learned. This is a practice. It's a game. I'm not the perfect person. I'm learning with you guys. I'm putting out that energy. I'm doing my meditations. I'm getting emotionally involved. I'm taking calculated action, and I'm putting out the energy. And this is what, in my meditations, again, I'm going to keep coming back to it, because that's literally it's helping so much. And it's oh man, he was always talking about it, but shit, it's working for me. In my meditation, I don't know if it was last night or this morning, but it just said, believe, have faith. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because remember, you also have you have a karmic backup. What you're bringing into your life today and tomorrow is what you were thinking about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's a karmic backup. So it takes a couple days, a couple meditations to reverse the karmic backup, if that's a word, your karma. So it's slowly inching its way back. And that's a law of attraction. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. So what will happen with an individual is, remember this now. We have a person that's thinking X thoughts, which means, holy shit. That's a stick figure. I'm not going to redraw it. So now this person is doing X type actions, which are in alignment with their programming and their thinking, which means the results are what type of results? So it takes time for Y ideas to come in press. It doesn't take time for Y ideas to show up in the mind. Because remember, in the mind, there's no time or space. You can close your eyes and already see the goal. the car, the rank, the money, the abundance, the feeling. Because there's no time in the spiritual. You close your eyes, you see it, it pops up. It's instant. Great. Now you can feel it. That's still in the quantum world. You can feel the why idea now in your body. Instant. Thought married with emotion. It's instantaneous. Now you're going to go start doing actions, but in this 3D world, it still takes time because people got to get moved. The money has to get moved. The material has to get moved. That's not your job to figure out how it's getting moved. All you have to know is that it's out there. And this is where people lose faith because they don't understand. This is the unknown zone right here. They're putting out the energy and they're asking themselves two questions. Will I get it? I think this is what most people will ask is, will I get it? Is it going to come? Am I going to manifest my boyfriend, my girlfriend? I think that's the first question. And I think it's just your level of awareness that will determine which of these two you fall in. For me, like, I'm not worried about if I'm going to manifest money because I'm a money magnet. Money flows to me in increasing quantities and all this stuff. I just know my girl is already out there. She's literally waiting for me to become more, like, love myself more, work on myself more. I'm not worried about this question here. That's not why I had my freak out yesterday. It was this question here. That's the second question somebody will ask. How am I going to get it? How am I going to get it? So let's just say, like, for me, okay, the girlfriend. How am I going to get it? Oh my God, does that mean I have to go out? Should I go work at a coffee shop now? Oh, I got to go work at a coffee shop. That way I can try to start speaking to her. You know, oh, I got to get a Ferrari. Oh, does that mean, okay, I should go looking at, I should start going on and searching for it. I got to go, okay, let me look at my tax credit and this and that. Dude, chill out. Who said you got to pay for it? Who said the business has to pay for it? Who said any of that stuff? Expect the unexpected. The how question is a purely bodily question. What actions do I need to do? How many posts do I need to do? How many calls do I need to do? Do I have to go to the coffee shop in order to find my recruit? Does that mean I have to go, to the club to try to find my girl? Like, does that mean I have to be out and about? Like, those are how questions. How am I going to manifest the results that I want? Like, how do I get here? And now that will freak you out. And I freaked out. That's okay. I teach this shit for 2 years and I'm still learning. Shit. I have 24 years of programming, still working on it. This is the unknown zone right here. Boom. I just circled it. Okay. That's the unknown zone. That's when you jump in and have faith that this will manifest if you keep understanding these parts here. If you have faith in this stuff, if you have faith in this, then you're going to have faith that this will come together. And this is where God's working on me. That, do you really believe in this, DeAndre? Do you really believe in these meditations? Great. Let me test you in the unknown zone. And now the law of attraction over time in the perfect way will bring you the results back to you. And that's when you see manifestations happen and you become a quantum creator. I'm not telling you guys just to manifest a coffee spot or a parking space. We're talking about big shit here. We're talking about consistently earning the money that you want. Like, I'm talking about like you like, not, it doesn't have to be a time frame. Let's just say a year from now, you look at your life, you just want to cry, kiss yourself, kiss your partner, and she doesn't even understand, or she doesn't understand why you're so happy. I'm like, you're just so like, fuck, like my life is amazing. Like I have a beautiful relationship. I love my body. I feel so financially free. I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm so passionate about life. I have direction. You're just like, fucking, this is how life's supposed to be. Isn't that how you ladies want to live? That is using this material to the highest level. It is within you. You just got to learn a couple things. We got to learn a couple things here and there.